Good evening, lad. I'm glad you could join me. You're in for a treat. So I've been told you've never heard the tale of the three brothers, you know, the Deathly Hallows and all. So get comfy, because I'm going to tell it to you. But first, my goblet of wine, if you could. So there's these three brothers traveling along a lonely, winding road, which maybe wasn't so lonely since there were three of them, but I digress. But they were traveling at night, and I tell you it was pitch black. But they came across a dark and dangerous river where anyone who attempted to cross it without an inner tube or jet ski was sure to drown. These three brothers, being wizards after all, summoned a bridge using civil engineering magic and proceeded to cross. Halfway across the bridge, a hooded figure awaited them. With a bony, outstretched hand, he rattled an empty can of beans and whispered, "Got any change?" A bum, no doubt. The brothers paid him no mind, and as they walked past him, another hooded figure awaited. This figure was Death himself, and boy was he mad. See, the brothers were all supposed to drown, and it being three of them was kind of like a hat trick in hockey. So he felt robbed of his score. Death proceeded to lie through his ancient teeth and congratulated the brothers, awarding them with gifts of their choosing. The oldest brother was a bit of a braggart and a tool, so he asked for the strongest wand in existence. Death said the strongest wand would kill a dragon, let alone a man. Anyways, after a bit of back and forth, he finally caved and gifted the oldest brother with a wand crafted from an elder tree standing near the river. The second brother was an ass, and rather than saying thanks but no thanks, wanted to rub it in Death's face, so he asked for the power to bring the dead back to life. Death picked up a pebble from the riverbed and crafted the resurrection stone from it. The third and youngest brother, he was an all-right guy. He could already tell this was another one of Death's games, so he asked for some sort of cloak that would make him invisible. Death reluctantly tore a piece of his own invisibility cloak, which his own mother made, mind you, and gave it to the youngest brother. The three brothers took their gifts and then departed. Surely nothing bad is about to happen, right? Harry, wake up. This is history. The oldest brother headed straight to a village where a wizard he once fought with lived. He found this wizard and challenged him to yet another duel. This time, however, the oldest brother wouldn't lose and instead killed his opponent swiftly. Because magic laws at the time allowed for duels, he wouldn't be charged with murder and went straight to the nearest inn to hole up for the night and to get a few drinks in. At the bar, he boasted about his own power and near immortality the wand granted him. He said, and I quote, "I could hocus pocus you all to kingdom come if I wanted. But the drinks are cheap and the witches are cute, so keep 'em coming." That night, as the brothers slept, passed out on a bearskin rug on the floor, some random wizard guy slit the brother's throat and took the wand. Death was there to take the brother for his own. The second brother returned home, where he sadly lived alone. Using the resurrection stone, he summoned back the girl he was supposed to marry before her untimely death by slipping on a banana peel. Listen, lad, it's not funny. It does happen. He was so excited to see her, but she was not meant to be in this world. The spirit suffered, and so did he. Driven mad by a broken heart, he purposefully slipped on a banana peel to join her in the afterlife. Again, lad, it's not funny. Death was there to take the second brother, too. So Death nicked the two brothers, but that third one was crafty. He just had to have been wearing the invisibility cloak that day and not his black velvet robe he got that one Christmas. Death searched and searched, even put out want ads, but could never find him. Meanwhile, the youngest brother was getting into all the shenanigans one can imagine with an invisibility cloak. It was only when that youngest brother got so old and there's only so much women's locker room peeping a man can do did he finally take off the cloak and gave it to his son, who coincidentally had never seen his father before and just believed his dad was a ghost. Only then did he greet Death willingly, and hand in bony hand they walked off into the night sky as equals. So what do you think, lad? Pretty interesting? Merlin's beard the boy's asleep at the desk. Well, that's all right. Good night, my boy. There'll be a test on this tomorrow.